Hello, this is the second update for this week. Today is Thursday, the 12th of October 2017. I hope you can see it on my screen. Thursday, October 2017. Well, at the start of this week, this is the screenshot of the results. We were at 94.26%, and the total equity was 15,366. I then moved my performance fee, which I earned a performance fee of about 825 or so. So by the start of the week, we were actually on 16,660 thereabout. I want to show you this aspect properly. You can see at the start of the week, we were actually on this, and our trading lots increased to 0.83. I can show that to you on the mental trader chart. I have live accounts going on. Let me take you to the history. You can even see there is still a trade I opened last week or the beginning of this week, which is 0.83. But today you can see my lot size has increased to 1.13. What happened? The total account increased to 23,938. You can see it here, and you can see my margin is 980. My margin level is still high. So what happened? More people are now having confidence in my trading, especially from Swiss markets. Let's go there to show you. You can see too that my position remains number one, and the total returns on profit is now 99.64%, just a little bit, from 100% after 5.5 months. This is the 6 months. The strategy is saying it's manual trading, whereby only a fractile of your capital is exposed to the market, with return plus minus 10%. So being number one is good, but more importantly, my winning has been consistent. So you can see the increase here. More people are now depositing money on the fractile. Some are putting in 5,500, others are putting in 200, and others are putting in 1,000. So the fractile fund we started in May with just $500. Today we said the fund is now at almost 25,000. That is amazing. So the purpose of today's recording is to tell you that if you have not invested yet, try to invest. When you invest, you also become my co-partner. I want to show you again how this works. You can start with any amount, but we want to build a mighty crowd. And to do this, I cannot do it alone. So I need the support of everybody who is interested in making money with me to refer the strategies to their friends, business partners, or just to market. So let's look at a situation where you refer 7 people and how I share my profits reward, the so-called profit rewards, which I have talking about. Let's assume we have nothing, but if you introduce the strategy to 7 people, I refer to them as direct referrals. Direct referrals. So these 7 people, I will not be able to have got to them if you didn't introduce them. So we are going to take an assumption that each of them will also contribute 1,000 or will invest 1,000 into the funds. So from your effort alone, by introducing the strategy to 7 people, they would have contributed extra 7,000 to the fund. So this 7,000 to the fund, if we return per month 10%, the group will share 700. But we are saying out of this 700, we charge 10% performance fees. So my performance fees on this 700 will be 210. I hope you are getting it. So it is this 210, which is my 30% performance fee I earn on the profit I make for the people you introduce to me, that I will share with you 50-50. So we will split this into 2. You will have your 105 and I will have my 105 instead of 210. This is what I refer to as a profit reward. You can introduce as many people as possible. You can introduce up to 1,000. I will give you the tools to be marketing the strategy. Let's take it on a moderate one. You introduce, but I really want you to take it serious. But let's take it moderately. You introduce 100 people. That 100 people would have contributed 1,000 each, or each of them would have contributed 1,000, and they would have brought in 100,000. The gross profit, if we work on 10%, would be 10,000, and 30% of manager's fee, of my performance fee, will be 3,000, and then you will be earning 1,500. Listen, this 1,500 is monthly. Each month we will return 10,000 for them. So which means you are able to earn 1,500 because you have referred about 100 people. Of course, you can do more. Now, this is just one aspect of our profit reward or profit sharing. From the second level or your first degree connections, these are your first degree connection anyway, but from the second degree connections, we assume these 7 people will also be able to return just 7 people. So the total number of people under your connections that came into the fractal fund management through you, because you refer 7 people, it will now be 49 people. If they also introduce 7 people each, it will be 343. And if these 343 people also, each of them introduce 7 people, so we have about 2,400 people now under your connection. You may not see them, but these are the people that came into the project, not the project into the fractal fund management to invest in it through you. If not for you, we will not know them. Okay, let's go on. It will grow until it grows up to 5.7 million. You don't do anything. Your first initial effort stops in your direct referrals. Your direct referrals will take it upon themselves to also introduce 7 people, and so on. We are in the era of viral marketing, and I'm sure that even if you don't get to 5.7 million immediately, people will get to up to 16,000, up to 100,000 in their connections. Okay, let's look at the money side of it. Let's take the simple one. 49 people is quite obvious. Your first 7 people are able to refer 7 people, fine. The total money they would have brought in would be 49. They are not your direct referrals, they are your second degree third degree, first degree, second degree, and so on connections. So in this sense, the 49,000, we will make a gross profit of 4,900, and the manager's fee, which is my own, will be 1,470 after we have shared the profits reward 50-50 to your 49 people. So I will have a less money. Out of this less money, I will pay you only 1%. So from this level downward, you will only be earning 1%. It's a free money. Your direct referral, you will earn 50%. But let's look at it. If you are able to have a connection or people under you, under your connection, say up to the 4th degree connection, look, you will have up to about 5,000 per month as earning, because we just pay 1% of my performance fee. Let's look at it. Even if you don't have up to 16,000, but you will, because you are not the one who is now marketing. It is your referrals, even word of mouth, using it to tell other people. This connection we are talking about are your connections. So because you brought them in, assuming you get to 823,000, you will be earning $247 from just 1% performance fee. So this is why you should be part of this network. You should be part of the investor, be among the early first mover. You can start with $200. Some people are starting with $200. Some people are starting with 1,000. We have people even starting with 5,000 because they trust my strategy. I'm going to take you to a little bit of the history to show you. This is 1,000 recent. This is $200 invested. You see 5,500 invested. Another person 350. So some are investing as much as 500. Some are investing their own profit. What I'm trying to say in essence is that it is growing. This is referred to as viral marketing. As far as we are returning profit, we will take you back to the account itself. In as far as we are returning profit, we will have people investing. Currently, most of my investors are coming from Swiss markets because I am number one. They are now beginning to notice my strategy, which is working, fractal fund management. So we now have more people coming to trust me and bring in money. We want to reach 30,000 next week. From 30,000, we want to reach 50,000. We want to reach 100,000. From 100,000, we will reach $1 million. It's not a joke. I'm just laughing because it is so easy now. But I have done the actual groundwork. You can see the actual people. This is an investment of +5. This one started with 500,000. 5,500. Already he has earned 300 on top of that. You know, this is my own account. I'm the manager. I'm almost knocking at 4,000. Okay, and you see more people are now coming in. When I first started, there was nobody. Now we are more than 20 people, and we hope to be growing and growing and growing. And if you are part of it, then you will be among the first mover in investing along with me. There are great businesses that have started in recent times. LinkedIn is one of them. Facebook is one of them. Even WhatsApp is one of them. This big company that looks big today, they started just the way I'm starting. So try, let me take you to my LinkedIn if possible, to see that I'm able to teach you how to use LinkedIn to attract people. I got to my Swiss account through LinkedIn. Let's see, you can see people are joining my LinkedIn every day, and I market via LinkedIn. So I am going to show, you can see the total number of connections I have on LinkedIn is 17,277. So I am really able to sell my skills and strategies to these people, and each of these people should at least have 7 people. So I'm going to teach my partners, co-partners, how to get clients on LinkedIn. Let's cut it short here. I hope you enjoyed this. This is the end of this presentation. Hopefully by Friday, we will see where the account will be standing. Maybe definitely it will be more than 24,000. We are currently in 23,900. We should be more than 24,000 tomorrow. Okay, thank you for listening to this presentation. It's quite interesting, I think so. It's about 60 minutes.